In 1943, during the Second World War, several boxes of particularly valuable, irretrievable scores and books from the library of the former Königlich Akademische Hochschule in Berlin were evacuated to Lodz in Poland. These boxes gathered dust in Lodz until they were discovered in 1989 by a Bach scholar, Christoph Wolff. He was particularly interested in the estate of Philipp Spitta, whose materials were in some of these boxes. But what was also in one of the boxes, and what was and is of much greater interest to me, were two fantasies by Joseph Joachim. The so-called Irish Fantasy and Hungarian Fantasy for violin and orchestra, composed between 1846 and 50 and gathered in one beautiful manuscript, have not been acknowledged in the literature. When I learned about these pieces, I was in the process of writing my book, The Music of Joseph Joachim. I then immediately got on the next plane to study these manuscripts in person. I was told that I was the first to see them from the inside and studied them carefully, shown interest. The archivists served me cookies and tea to celebrate the occasion. Since then, I've published them for Bärenreiter, I've played them with piano many times, I've premiered them with orchestra in Baden-Baden with Pavel Balev, and herewith I'm presenting the first official recording with the Radio Orchestra Warsaw and Dennis Friesen-Carper, and with me as a soloist. These pieces have not been played since 1852, when Joachim played them himself. He then put them away because he lost interest in dazzling virtuoso bonbons. What's striking and fascinating is that they show a different Joseph Joachim than the one we know. If we know the Geigerkönig with his classical orientation, these pieces put him in the ranks of virtuosos like Henri Vieuxtemps and Heinrich Wilhelm Ernst, because they spotlight him as a virtuoso. And so all virtuosic techniques that were popular and famous in the golden age of virtuosity, which lasted up until roughly 1848, they're all showcased in here. This is the first recording of these fantasies, and I'm immensely proud to present it.